Today we'll be making In-N-Out, but there's only one problem. I'm from Boston and we don't have In-N-Out here. So in just one day, we're gonna travel from Boston to LA, pick up some In-N-Out and come right back. Then we'll make a better version at home. Let's go. Before I leave, don't forget to toss a like and subscribe. We are pulling into the airport. It is 7:30 in the morning or so. We've got a flight at 9:30 to Los Angeles. I'm hoping to get a little bit of sleep on the ride because this will definitely be one of the longest days we've ever spent filming. We just got to the airport in Boston. We're gonna travel further than anyone ever has to get In-N-Out. We just landed in LAX. Let's go get In-N-Out. We made it to the line at In-N-Out. Check this out, how long it is. It's insane. Our flight's not till 10 p.m., so we got some time to get as many burgers as we want and bring them back home. We actually flew all the way from Boston to get these. I'm not kidding.
To get this?
No joke. We flew from Boston for this video. We're getting these right now and we're flying back tonight.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, man.
It's true, yeah.
That's crazy.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I live here, so.
I hope we didn't do this for nothing.
No, you didn't do it for nothing.
We would love to do 4 double doubles, please.
4 double doubles. Would you like onion on the burger?
Yes, please. And then 1 order of large fries. Thank you so much.
Thank you, have a good night.
Thank you.
I have to be totally honest, I am shocked by how busy and poppin' it is here. There's people eating outside everywhere. There's cars like crazy. The entire inside is filled too. And this is one of my first couple times to In-N-Out. It's got the same kind of branding as McDonald's, which begs the question, did they copy Mickey D's? That sign up there looks the exact same as McDonald's. Exact same, all the way up there. The big yellow arches, the big yellow arrow. Also, where's the arrow pointing to? I don't understand. But again, I'm no expert on this. I'm not from California. So let's see how this is. I'm excited to try.
Isn't the arrow for in and then out? That's basically, that's what it means, right?
Might be one of the smartest things you've ever said to me, Manny. I'll be the judge of that. We flew all the way from Boston. Can you believe that? I'm being serious. Isn't that crazy? That's what I was asking. Is it gonna be worth it?
I hope so.
I really hope so. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too. What is this? What is this picture they just gave me? What the f is this? What the f is that? What is this picture? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Manny.
You got a little excited.
No, I wasn't that pumped about it. For the flight home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Oh, what do you think, Manny? First impressions, this thing looks amazing. I apologize for filming in the dark right now, but like we said, we took a mid-morning flight from Boston and that landed us here this evening. So this is the best we've got right now. I don't want to spend too much time talking about the burger. Really, I just want to dive in and see if it's as damn good a burger as people seem to say. Let's go. Honestly, it's a good burger. They have a proper amount of special sauce that's not quite enough complex for me, with not enough of that spark, that action that we're looking for when we have a special sauce or a secret sauce or whatever you want to call it. What I can say is that the lettuce is extremely crisp and fresh looking, as are the tomatoes, though mine does look a little bit mealy if I'm being completely honest. The patties are nice and thin and that cheese is perfectly melted around the edges. I don't love the fact that the top of the bun seems to be flaking a lot. I want my bun to be soft, fluffy, and hold together. It almost looks as if it's been dried out on the top. It's a bit brittle. It does seem like they toasted the inside of the buns, but not quite enough. I can already see it's very soggy from the sauce here. One more bite. My last comment is that I actually like eating it out of this paper wrapping. It's really cool for the branding, and the presentation they give you if you're gonna eat it in the car is quite fun. You don't have all these bulky, awkward cardboard boxes that you're just gonna end up throwing away. Instead, it's actually ready for eating on the go, which fast food is meant to be that way. Before we head back to the airport to head home and break this thing down further to make a better version, let's try out these fries. I'll say this. While I want to love them and aesthetically they look okay, these may actually be the worst fast food fries I've ever tasted in my entire life. And I'll tell you why. There's nothing special about them. They lack that crunch on the outside and that soft mashed potato fluffy texture on the inside. Think of a McDonald's fry, the iconic, perfect golden brown crispy on the outside fry. These are not that. In fact, these don't have any of that golden brown at all. The only darker brown color I see is where the potato skins are, which I'm happy that they left them on, but that doesn't count for a golden brown fry. Before we head home, here's my initial take. If In-N-Out could perfect their fries, they'd be pretty high up there on my list. But with all that said, I want to see if we can break this burger down further in our kitchen at home and make the perfect homemade In-N-Out burger. Let's head back to the airport. You want to hear something crazy? What? We flew all the way from Boston for this for a video, and we're flying back tonight. Not kidding.
No, you didn't. Don't tell me that.
1 day trip.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Was it your first time getting in and out?
I had it like once before when I was younger, but.
Yeah, as long as it's that double with extra onions or extra grilled onions.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't get grilled. I got regular.
Oh, okay. Most of them good though.
Rookie move.
Yeah. And if you really want to go hard, you get it animal style.
Animal style.
Yeah.
This just feels weird because we were literally here like 3 hours ago and now we're back. It just doesn't feel right. Secured the bag, but let's see how they make it through the flight home. I feel like they're not gonna look like the perfect In-N-Out burger anymore. Just landed from LA back to Boston. Honestly, I slept like 3 hours on the flight, but here's the important thing, Manny. I would say fresh as can be.
For flight 319, I'll confirm customers, but it's inside of the protocol, so it's like.
Honestly, I would say fresh as can be, but it's really not. Either way, let's take this back to the studio and make some In-N-Out. It is pretty early, but importantly, we got this. I'm happy. I'm tired. Do I really want to cook right now after traveling the entire day? Not really. But we have to defeat In-N-Out. I'm gonna do it for the video. I'm gonna do it for you. We are back and we've got our burgers. I know, to you, this bag right here might just look like an ordinary fast food bag. But what I'm holding here is worth far more than the couple bucks we just spent at In-N-Out. I could probably turn around right now in Boston and sell this bag for 50 times what we just paid for it. I mean, many people from here have probably never even been to In-N-Out. And yet, our beautiful double doubles made it back home in one piece. In fact, I actually can't believe how good they look given how far we just traveled with these things. With all that said, I think it's time to make the perfect double double at home. Let's cook. To start with our buns, we'll go in with 1 cup of lukewarm water, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit, then 1/4 cup of sugar, and while whisking, 1 packet of active dry yeast. Then we'll leave this for about 5 minutes to bloom. Once that yeast almost looks nice and fluffy, that means it's bloomed. So at this point, we'll add in 1/3 cup vegetable oil, then 1 egg, and then just a little pinch of salt. Once again, whisk it up. Now mixing slowly, we'll add in 3.5 cups of bread flour until everything comes together. Once our dough is complete, we'll add a little bit of oil to a pan and drop it in. Then cover it up with a damp kitchen towel and let this rest about an hour at room temperature. Next comes a very important part of what we're about to make.
The meat.
What you're looking at right here is Japanese A5 olive Wagyu. This right here has won the Wagyu Olympics several times. If you're making this at home, you don't have to use Wagyu. But I do it because of how obsessed you all seem to be with Wagyu. Or maybe I'm the one that's obsessed. I don't know. We're also gonna use this $150 olive Wagyu tenderloin. Just like you, it's the best of the best. Now time to get grinding. I'm also gonna add in 50% American Wagyu ground up as well. That'll give us a nice blend such that it holds together well for our patties. You can't have a double-double without caramelized onions. So into a pan with some oil, we'll add a bunch of chopped onions, followed by just a nice pinch of salt, and the best ingredient for perfect caramelization, a generous handful of sugar. Once we've given our dough some time to rise, it's dough time. Now flour the cutting board and
Lube up the dough.
At this point, we'll slice our dough into a few equal pieces, then take each piece of dough and pinch in from the outside until it looks like a soup dumpling. Then flip it over and roll it around until it's a perfect smooth bun, just like that. Now cover up your buns again for about 15 minutes to let them rise again. Now finally, paint those buns with some egg wash. That's 1 or 2 eggs with just a touch of water. As you can see, the In-N-Out buns don't have any sesame seeds, so neither will ours. Place this in the oven at 425 Fahrenheit for about 8 to 10 minutes. While those buns bake, it's time for some
Sexy B-roll.
For our animal sauce, at least that's what I think it's called, we're gonna start with about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, followed by 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, a fancy word for chopped cucumbers, a tiny pinch of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of distilled white vinegar, a tiny pinch of our caramelized onions, and just a touch of salt and pepper. Finally, for our burgers, drop them into a pan with some hot oil and press them down. Make sure you
Smash it.
Now to top them off, hit them with a big old hunk of American cheese.
Let's get
Everybody, I want to be honest with you. These are, without question, the shittiest buns we have ever made in this kitchen. These look like ass. Either way, I'll be grateful that they still have that nice golden brown shine and are gonna work for a really good burger. I just think something must have gone wrong with the rising process. But I'll be sure to put a working recipe in the description down below. My goal here is to assemble the same way they do it In-N-Out. To start, our bottom bun. We'll follow this with a crisp piece of tomato, then always salt your tomato to bring out that flavor. Then we'll go down with the crispiest iceberg lettuce we can find, then some of that double sauce, then our first patty, a few thin slices of yellow onion, our second patty, then a generous serving of that thick, gooey caramelized onion, the star of the show. Last but not least, a bit more animal style sauce, and then the top bun. And that right there is how you make an In-N-Out burger at home. So here's the thing, I don't know if you noticed, but back at the drive-thru going through In-N-Out, I got all confused about what the logo meant. So I thought I'd call up my friend Emily, who's been designing new logos for basically every company out there. I thought she might have a clearer, better design for In-N-Out. Let's call her up. Hey!
Hi.
What's up, Emily?
Not much. Just critiquing logos.
Oh yeah, I mean that's your full-time job, so. I am calling actually because I hope I'm not disturbing you, but I made In-N-Out today. And when we were going through the drive-thru, both myself and my camera guy here were extremely confused about the logo, about what In-N-Out even meant.
It's awful.
But I just figured since you're the expert, you might have an idea of kind of how to make it clearer.
Oh, 100%. I've been thinking about this logo for like months now. So
You have. Are you able to show me any ideas, any concepts you have?
you want me to send you over one?
That would be fantastic. Let's check it out.
So, as I look at this first logo, they're definitely confused about their identity. They think they're McDonald's, and that's really unfortunate.
I said the same thing. They think they have the golden arch design.
It's not working for me.
A new color scheme you think they need.
Don't worry, I took care of that. This yellow arrow is pointing to nothing. It's very mysterious to me. I'm uncomfortable about that. They spelled "and" wrong. That's like one of the most simple words, so I don't know how they messed that up.
Super basic. Big oversight by the corporate team there.
Do you want to take a look at the logo?
I would love to see the new logo. I'm itching to see the new logo.
So it's lime green now.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it's very bodacious, very luscious, and beautiful.
Bodacious, luscious, and beautiful.
The arrow's now pointing to a burger because that's their mission. It just makes a lot more sense.
100%.
Okay, so now there's two fonts, and they're basically harmonizing with each other. Like you can hear them sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, call me Picasso. I added a fry.
I don't like their fries, so I don't know how to feel about that.
We can take the fry out. I think you'll realize I took the and out and I made it smaller. I don't want to think about that part of like burger consumption.
You're thinking about in and out as in like going into your body and then exiting your body.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's way deeper than I think most people think about logos, which again is why you are the expert right now.
In burger is in.
I like that a lot. I think that's clever. This is our burger. So we've like really gone nuts. I mean, we've got the super nice caramelized onions. We got the crispy iceberg. Their burger is looking kind of sad.
That's scary to me.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a game changer. It took us pretty much the whole day.
Same with the logo, as you could tell.
It took you about the whole day.
Yeah, I thought about it a lot.
Emily, I appreciate the logo. This is fantastic. I expect to see this on national menus in stores next week. Thanks, Emily.
Of course.
Have a good one. This right here may be the sexiest burger we've ever made. I mean, just look at those caramelized onions falling down the side. Look at that
Crisp lettuce,
or those really well-crusted.
smash patties.
Without even biting into it, I can tell you right now, this burger right here is going to be a 12 out of 10. That's right, I said it. No more talking, let's dive in. One more bite. I have a newfound love for burgers today. And I'll tell you why. I think it all comes down to these caramelized onions. Those soft, chewy caramelized onions bring the whole thing together. Not only does it look aesthetically pleasing and extremely appetizing, but it tastes so good. Those browned caramelized notes from those onions and that chewiness from the caramel and sugar in there totally transform this burger. And it's something that In-N-Out does really well. Something that nobody else out there does. Once again, I'll remind you to toss a like on the video and subscribe because we flew all the way to LA in one day and back for this video. I got a burger to finish.